I've spoken to a lot of entertainers, singers, musicians, and the great and the good of the community. I've got a gentleman on now who's been songwriting for many, many moons and also performing. Only within this past few days, he's reached number one in Ireland, singer and songwriter. And I'm delighted to say a big hello to Seamus Fitzsimmons. Seamus, how you doing?
Hey, Jerry, how are you, fella? You okay?
Not too bad at all, Seamus. I'm surviving it all. Listen, good to speak to you, and well,
and you, mate.
Well done on reaching the number one. Absolutely superb.
Thanks, Jerry. I'm still on cloud nine, as you can imagine, but I just can't believe it. It's fantastic, really, really fantastic. I'm over the moon.
Indeed, I mean it's a tremendous achievement, for you to get to the number one in the charts. Would you mind?
It is, and it's I mean, not just for myself, but for many other independent artists, Jerry, that haven't got that are not signed to any record label, or they've got no promotional management company or anything like that. We've just done it ourselves, had the songs produced, paid to have them released, and you just hope that DJs like yourself around Ireland and the UK give it a spin and let the public decide. You know, it's fantastic. It's a brilliant achievement for the unknown artists, should I say?
Indeed, it's absolutely excellent to get to that. I mean, and to make it to number one, absolutely superb, and the. It really is. But you've been. I mean, you haven't been. I know you've got a good buddy, Charlie Lansborough. I think you're the same as him. You've been an overnight success after many, many years.
That's right. Yeah, me and Charlie have a laugh about that. And Charlie says, "You're following in my footsteps." He said it took Charlie 25 years, and I'm sort of approaching that sort of time now. So he's been a great friend. He's been in my corner for many, many years, and given me the support. But because you always doubt yourself, Jerry, and when the doors don't open, you doubt yourself even more. And he's been right there, and even up until a day or two ago, he was there saying to me, "Go on, my old son, just keep going. The doors ajar."
Indeed,
that's it. Yeah. So
absolutely,
he's great. And I admire him as an artist and as a gentleman. He's pure class, Jerry. As you know.
Indeed, yes. No, Charlie well for many, many moons.
He's a great fella.
You were actually born in the East End. Your parents are from Dublin.
Yeah, I was born in Stepney, East London, in London Hospital. So I'm a sort of true Cockney with Irish heritage,
Yes.
If that makes any sense. But my mother and father were from Dublin. I sadly lost my father 20 years ago, but my lovely mum, she's over there in Essex. And we phone each other constantly every day, and I'm having the shopping delivered to her as regularly as I can. And she was delighted with the news. I was number one in Ireland. She thinks I'm bigger than Daniel O'Donnell now. And I said, steady on.
Excellent. That's excellent. Well done. Now listen, you had a lot of success back a number of years ago. You wrote a song which was a huge success and actually spawned an album for Anne Breen.
Yes, I did. Yeah, that was. That is going back a long while. That was a quick little story. I wrote a song called "My Beloved Son," and I'd always kept it in my pocket. Just for I was not known whatsoever then. I was still just very green and writing songs and playing locally in pubs and clubs. And a lovely friend of mine who sadly passed away a couple of years ago, Pete Doherty, always carried that little song in his pocket, and whenever he would see the big artists, he would always approach him, and he actually got to meet Anne Breen and gave her this CD, and the quick story was she was driving back to Downpatrick on the tour coach,
right.
And she said, should we put this on for a laugh, let's have a listen. And she said the driver pulled the coach over, we were in tears, and she phoned me and she recorded it, and she named the album after the song, and it was a brilliant feeling for me to know that someone had the confidence and liked my song, and she did a great job on it too. So I was very thankful then.
Indeed,
and still am to this day. Yeah, it was brilliant. She's a lovely lady.
She is indeed.
She's not very well at the moment, and if she does get to hear this, I really wish you well, Anne. So.
Indeed. It was a song which did extremely well for you. You had to take some time out of entertainment and music for a period of time, but you're back in motion now in style.
I did, Jerry. Yeah, my wife wasn't very well over 10 years ago, and I took 10 years out, away from the business to get her back to good health, which she is today, thank God. And decided, probably for the last 2 years, to really, really push as much as I possibly could with the resources that I have. I mean, I'm only a normal guy who's a self-employed tradesman, who's semi-pro singer, if you like, and tried to fund my dream. And part of it has come true yesterday when I went to number one. So I'm absolutely delighted. So
indeed, that is absolutely excellent, and great news in the difficult times that we've got, that we've got in it, like for to get that success. It's a great little lift.
Oh, without a doubt, Jerry. As I say, during the lockdown, when none of us we still can't really do the things we used to do. I just knuckled down, and my little studio that I've got at home here, I just carried on writing songs, trying to send demos over to Ireland with my friend Wayne R. Golden, who's produced my album, and he put a little thing together, and we bounced back different ideas, and then we came up with a finished article of I Wanna Be, and I decided to get in touch with Steve Bloor, who's a great guy for distributing music from all the artists over there in Ireland, and we put it out, and I said, well, fingers crossed, and within a week it's actually at number one, so I can't really grasp it at the minute, Jerry.
Indeed, that is that is astounding, and well done to you. Well done to you.
Thanks,
I believe you've got an album sort of in production at the moment, a full album.
Yes, it's very, very close, Jerry, and I think probably I would say when COVID is over. We don't really know when COVID is over. This situation, I think, probably a couple of months away, Jerry. Hopefully, please. I'm finishing off I'm doing some vocals tomorrow in a studio, and doing some guitar stuff, and that'll be sent over to. There's a few guys over there in Ireland which you know well. Jerry O'Brien is doing a bit of piano work for me on a track, and Glenn Flynn is doing some lovely steel guitar for me. He's already done a bit on a couple of tracks I've written. So and they're great musicians, as you know, and so I'm very lucky, very lucky.
Indeed, that's excellent. Looking forward to that coming out, and you're going to take it out yourself as well.
Yes, it's going to be another self-release stuff, and I think Jerry's going to help me a little bit over there. I'm trying to organise a launch night if things are back to normal at the Liverpool Irish Centre. I know it's not too far away from my pal Charlie, and I'd love Charlie to come along and sing a couple of songs for me, God willing. So, and then Jerry's trying to organise me to do something over in Ireland with a bit of a launch. So, fingers crossed.
Excellent. Excellent of that. Seamus, listen, it's been lovely speaking to you. Thank you very much indeed for for joining me.
Pleasure, Joe.
And listen, well done on all your success, and looking forward to more. And here's fingers crossed for the album coming out, and live appearances as well.
God bless you. Hopefully, Joe. Fingers crossed. Thanks very much, buddy. It's been lovely talking to you, pal.